Chepstow Racing ambassador Richard Johnson took his third Jump Jockeys Championship this season. So, to celebrate, we decided to sit him down at Chepstow Racecourse and ask him a few questions about his life, his career, being a jump jockey and his love for Chepstow Racecourse. So Richard, when you started race riding in the 1990s, what were your ambitions back then?
I think when I first had a ride, it was just to ride a winner. Obviously when you have a ride to start with and then ride a winner, but I could never have dreamed it would have gone like this.
And how did you start riding? You were associated with the Duke, David Nicholson, to begin with, but you were riding out for other trainers at that time?
A little bit, but mainly went to work for him to start with, and then rode a lot of pointing really before I under rules, and then it sort of gradually worked from there.
And you've always had a close affiliation with Chepstow. Indeed, your first ever ride was here at Chepstow Racecourse for your grandfather, I believe.
Yeah, rode Rusty Bridge here in Hunter Chase, my second ride ever and first ride under rules, and again he was a great horse for I to learn on because I had to push him all the way. But again, I think he finished third here on my first ever ride, so yeah, that was like a winner at that time.
And you've ridden plenty of winners here since, over 100 at Chepstow, all sorts, hurdles, chases, Welsh Grand Nationals. What does the track give as a jockey, and what kind of horse do you have to be to run well at Chepstow?
You need a stayer. It's obviously definitely puts stamina under test. But again, it's often in the winter the ground gets quite soft as well, and in a strong stayer that handles probably soft ground. But it's a very fair track, and it's great for a young horse because you get plenty of time around here for them to get into a rhythm and then hopefully finish their race. And
back in 1999, you rode Edmund to success in the Cora Welsh National. What was that day like? Do you remember much about it?
It was fantastic. It was one of my first really big winners. Again, I'm sort of not far from Chepstow, quite local, and it was an amazing feeling really. And he sort of made all the running and jumped great. It was very soft ground, and again he was a fantastic horse.
It's amazing to think that more than 15, 16 years later you were back with Native River to do exactly the same thing. That was an amazing performance and really put him down as a chaser to follow. Obviously going on to win the Gold Cup as well, but that day again he was magnificent here. Yeah,
I think that's one of my sort of, for me, a fantastic weight carrying performance to carry top weight in a Welsh National. It's very, very difficult. It just showed what a good horse he was, and obviously he's gone on to win a Gold Cup afterwards. And you really do need a top class horse to win a Welsh National, but especially with top weight.
Let's talk about the Native River Cheltenham Gold Cup victory. Many people are calling it the race of the century. You and Nico de Boinville and Mike Bite taking each other on. I mean, obviously you wouldn't have seen much behind you, but did you know you were going a hell of a pace and had them in trouble from a long way out?
Not really. Again, it's one of those when a race goes right for you, you often feel like you're having a nice time, and it's very uncomplicated. And again, he jumped great, he travelled really nicely, and I was a bit worried I hadn't gone quick enough for the first circuit, and then when I wound it up, obviously watching the replay then, obviously other people were in trouble a long way out. But again, he's an amazing horse, he's so tough. And again, Mike Bite ran a fantastic race, and it was nice in a way that he didn't try and do anything silly. It was, I think, two horses ran great races, and on the day we outstayed him.
And you said, I've read that you said the best horses are the most uncomplicated horses, and he simply is get him to the front or near to the front, pop him and just keep him going.
Yeah, look, he's a dream for a jockey. You literally try and get a good start, which we did in the Gold Cup, and jump the first well, and then it's sort of plain sailing really. And he doesn't have to make the running, but he stays really well. Obviously after winning a Welsh National, so it was keep it simple. I kept asking for more, and he kept giving me.
Let's take you back to 1999, the year you won the Welsh National with Edmund. You also won your first Cheltenham Festival race aboard Ansem. I just watched the replay before I came actually. You were at it a long way out. I think you were 8th jumping the second last. That was a hell of a day too. Yeah,
it was amazing. That was one of the highlights of my career, to be honest. First festival winner for me. It was the last festival winner for David Nicholson, who I started with, and he was the main reason I got going as a jockey. So it was a fantastic day, and again he was probably I was always sort of flat out and always struggling a little bit. Never really felt like I thought I was going to win. I hoped I might be placed, and I think no one else thought I was going to win either. So even David Nicholson, he didn't even really realise after the race apparently that I even got up to win. He thought I finished second until someone told him. So just a fantastic day, and he was a great little horse, all heart, and that's what you need.
On the other side of things, Flagship Uberales won your Queen Mother Champion Chase. He was a fantastic jumper, wasn't he? You need to jump with speed with these 2 milers, don't you? He must have been going some distance and some quickness.
Yeah, you need the accuracy of a 2-mile chaser and speed, but also stamina to stay up the hill, and that's what won in the day that day. Actually, we went a really strong gallop. Senkos went very good, strong gallop in front, and again, going to the second last, I thought I might have been struggling a little bit, but again, the hill came into play, and he stayed on really strongly up the hill and ended up running out a very, very decisive winner.
And Rooster Booster was your champion hurdle winner. He was getting on a bit in age, but that didn't stop him. He suddenly improved as he got on and became older, became stronger.
Yeah, he just seemed to develop. Obviously won the county hurdle the year before and just never stopped improving, really. And again, it's quite unbelievable. I can't imagine I'll ever have the same feeling as when I won the champion hurdle on him. I was coming down to 2 out, almost getting run away with. I turned in and basically I gave him his head and he took off up the hill. It was an amazing day, and again, that was again a race that absolutely couldn't have gone any better. He jumped great, he travelled well, almost better than you can imagine, and he bolted up. So it's again, those horses are very special, and those days are you don't get many of those.